Hello and thanks for checking out TheChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Checking in on oil and USO. So oil ending the week pretty bearish, closing down at the low of the week. At this point, again, on the weekly, we're still looking for a higher low compared to 45.62. Very confident that's going to happen, but the bulls want to see the least amount of pullback from here, the better, essentially, because we need to make our way back to the recent high of 52.83, and the more we give back, the harder that's going to be. So we do have this previous downtrend resistance line that will look to act as support. We did backtest and hold it once already, and that's going to be down next week at about, that'll be at about 48.70 or so. We'll have to keep an eye on that. But other than that, we're just waiting patiently for the daily time frame to form a higher low and a bullish reversal candlestick and confirm it. We had a bit of a fake out here on Thursday, and I'll show you why it was a fake out. But in terms of support, 49.17 just broke. That was this low of consolidation. So the next daily support we're looking at in terms of price levels is 47.03. So the bulls need to form a higher low compared to that level, and to see that bullish reversal candlestick and confirmation. Here on the 4-hour time frame, I call it a fake out because we had a clear lower high, lower low pattern, and we had a lot of bull volume show up, and we broke a lot of resistances. So from there, we anticipate that we're going to form higher lows and higher highs. We had to clear multiple inside bars, 3-4-hour inside bars in a row. Volume completely dried up, and then we had a clear dump following that. But normally in these conditions, I would anticipate a higher low to form and at least see a tightening range, where here we just had an all-out dump to lower lows. So that's the fake out that I was talking about. And because we closed at the low of the week, we don't really have any bull momentum heading into next week. And we have oversold hourly conditions. The hourly RSI is down at about 20. The 4-hour RSI is also oversold. Last time the RSI was at 30 on the 4-hour time frame is where we did see a little bit of a bounce play out. So keeping a close eye on an oversold bounce first thing on Monday morning. But that being said, we'll have to see where we open Sunday night and how we trade over Sunday night, because that could very easily cool off the RSI levels before we even get to the open on Monday. So USO on the daily time frame, the gap down open, a big turnaround, and again just looking for a higher low compared to 961. The low of Friday was 992. We have plenty of wiggle room before that level, but the bulls want to show up the sooner the better. There's a couple gaps to the upside. There's one at 1013. There's another one at 1036, and actually I take that back. This candlestick did fill that gap, but there is a gap at 1013 to be keeping an eye on. And checking in on the weekly time frame for USO, a clear bearish reversal shooting star candlestick with an upper wick of profit taking, and we're following through with that. So it's not surprised that we're consolidating. It's just a little bit more significant consolidation than the bulls would like to see. The higher low to maintain on the weekly is 934. Plenty of wiggle room before we hit that level. And looking for a weekly bullish reversal candlestick, starting with an oversold bounce on these short-term time frames next week. So I will be looking at oil Monday morning, especially if we don't see any bounce Sunday night, but I do anticipate we are going to see those RSI levels cool off a bit over Sunday night. It'll be something that I'm keeping an eye on as I get prepared for trading heading into next week. So that's where we stand with oil, keeping an eye out for the bulls to show up, because again, the daily chart and momentum favors the bulls. So we are looking for that higher low to be set, and bullish is the direction to be looking in from here now that we have these oversold levels. So I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and we will see you this coming week.